Hey guys, I do have a Monday editorial for you. You're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one. I think I did an editorial on this guy back before. And Friday, there's been an update to his police career. I don't know if you're gonna be mad or happy, glad or sad or pissed off, or I don't know what. You're gonna go through a gamut of emotions on this editorial. Thank you to the Baltimore Sun and Delaware Online for these two stories that go into one editorial. You're gonna love it, man. Gotta love it. It's life. A Maryland police officer involved in the death of a 19-year-old black man last year after being handcuffed has lost his police certification. The Easton Star Democrat reported that Maryland's Police Training and Standards Commission decertified Thomas Webster IV on July 26th. That's Friday. Last Friday, right? Before. Not this last one. Greensboro Police Chief Eric Lee announced at a town meeting Thursday that Webster is no longer on the force. Webster's certification came into question when state officials said he failed to disclose nearly 30 use of force reports from his police career in Dover, Delaware. We're going to get to that. Yeah, nearly 30 use of force reports. He didn't disclose them. They came into question and he was decertified. In September of last year, Webster confronted 19-year-old Anton Black in Caroline County after receiving a 911 call about a possible abduction. Webster chased Black, then arrested and handcuffed him with the help of two off-duty officers. Black became unresponsive and died. His family says Black had mental health issues and officers used excessive force. Now, of course, a lot of law enforcement officers are poorly trained when it comes to mental health issues. And it just seems like they don't know how to deal with mental health people. They think, oh, this guy's being aggressive. And they take him down and punch him and beat on him and handcuff him. The guy's got mental health issues. He's going to fight you. You have to de-escalate mental health people. So you have regular assholes that fight the police. Then you have people with mental health issues. They're special. That's why they call a lot of times people that are mentally handicapped are called special needs, because that's what they have, special needs, and you have to recognize that to de-escalate. Okay, like you go up to Joe Blow Q Public, or whatever. What am I trying to say? You go up to Joe Q Public, you know, he can articulate what's going on, and he can, you know, you go up to somebody with mental health issues, they can't really articulate what's going on like you and I can, and they get aggressive, they get frustrated, and they fight. So you have to, I guess what I'm saying here, I'm sorry I'm rambling, what I'm saying is you have to interact with somebody with mental health issues in a different manner than you would with just somebody that's mentally healthy and can articulate what's going on. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to say. And law enforcement officers are poorly trained in that. They think you just treat everybody the same. And if the guy fights you, beat his ass. Not knowing that this is somebody with mental health issues, and if you go, hey, it's okay. I won't touch, no touch. You know, and talk to them, a lot of times you can de-escalate the situation. They just go hands-on. So, this Thomas Webster IV, the former police officer who was acquitted on charges of kicking a suspect and breaking his jaw, has been hired by an Eastern Shore, Maryland Police Department. So Maryland hired this guy after he was acquitted on charges of kicking a suspect and breaking his jaw in Dover, Delaware. Acquitted of it. I get it. We're getting there. Webster's hiring is pending state training. This is a story that I'm reading now from last year when he got hired in Maryland. Webster's hiring is pending state training and certification, according to Greensboro, Maryland town manager Jeanette Delude. If Webster completes the training, he could be on the department's force by April. This is a story from February 2018. We went through the interview process and we did a very thorough background check on him, and we hired the best qualified person that we had apply. The guy with 30 use of force reports that was hidden. Delude said she was aware of the kicking incident because he was found innocent of everything. There is no history. He was found innocent. Aren't the majority of officers who beat the shit out of people found innocent? Webster was arrested in 2015, this is going back, after the second of two grand juries concluded he had committed a crime when he kicked an unarmed Lateef Dickerson in the head, breaking his jaw. Dickerson, a 33-year-old black man, was getting into a face-down position on the ground at gunpoint on the order of Webster, who was white. They brought the race card while another officer looked on. A lot of times, now I said to myself just now, they brought on the race card. A lot of times race does apply. It does. I record the police all the time, and I've witnessed profiling of young black men. Law enforcement officers can say whatever they want. I've seen it. And there's a way to detect it. There's a way to know that they're profiling. There's a way to know. And you just, it's in your, it comes through experience. All you cop watchers who just started cop watching, get out there and record the police for a length of time and monitor who they're pulling over, who they're talking to. And I've seen profiling. I'm not saying they all do it. I'm saying I've seen it. And you can tell. Not everybody out there is stupid. Sometimes the cops think we're all stupid. The 2013 kick that we're talking about, captured on a police dash cam but kept from the public for months, did not initially result in Webster's indictment after the case was put to a grand jury in 2014. Of course, he was arrested in 2015, we just saw or heard. But Attorney General Matt Dinn sent the evidence to a second grand jury, resulting in Webster's arrest. While this incident itself occurred before well-publicized incidents in Ferguson, Missouri, New York City, North Charleston, South Carolina, and Baltimore, where black suspects were killed by police, Webster's indictment and release of the video by Dover police in 2015 drew Delaware into a national conversation about police misconduct. And then it goes on and talks about Reverend Jesse Jackson, civil rights leader who got involved. And in February 2016, the city of Dover announced an agreement with Webster, paying him $230,000 over 6 years to quit, but also banning him from ever seeking employment with the city again. So what does he do? He becomes a cop in Maryland, and he kills young Anton Black. He's been decertified as a police officer, but he hasn't been criminally charged. Because it was in the line of duty, apparently, or I don't know. I don't know why he wasn't criminally charged. But he was decertified as a law enforcement officer. Now he's going to go to another state and become a cop again somewhere else. Probably. News Now Ukaipa letting you know what's going on across your nation with law enforcement and public officials. And there we've got a story of both. Jeanette Delude, we hired the best person ever. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section. I'm going to put the link to both these stories in the description box, and you can read both stories for yourself. Thank you.